Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another NFL ranking video where today I'm going to be covering the running backs. For those who caught last week's quarterback ranking, this is like literally the same exact style. Couple of things before we hop into it. One, I threw out a tweet asking for your NFL takes for a reaction video, so make sure to light that up for a chance to participate. And for two, we got my plugs as always, so don't forget to use code WyattzWorld on G Fuel, Waggle, or Prize Picks. By using my codes on G Fuel or Waggle, you'll save a discount on any of their awesome products. And by using it at sign up on Prize Picks, you are guaranteeing yourself to win a free $50 with your first $5 entry. But as always, please remember to play responsibly, and let's get into the video. Okay, folks, so here we are at the list, and here are the categories for now. Starting at the top, we have elite, then we have above average, in the middle, we have solid. Towards the bottom, we have serviceable, and bottoming out, as always, we have John Cena. Hit it. Ass. Now we're ready to rock and roll. So, starting off, we have Aaron Jones. I guess solid. He barely got to play. He did have a receiving touchdown in week 1. Last year, he did great for Minnesota. This year, it's all about bouncing back from that injury after the bye. Now we've got Devon Achane. Above average. His running can be a little spotty, but he's one of those running backs that's used in both aspects of offense, rushing and receiving, and he's already had 3 receiving touchdowns on the year. Kind of wish he could get the hell out of Miami, to be honest. Now we've got Bijan. He is elite. I think probably the RB1 in football right now. I know he just got off a bye, so he's not going to be anywhere near the top as far as rushing goes right now, but the guy also has 584 scrimmage yards in 4 games. So fast, so explosive, so elusive, he literally looks like a perfect running back. Now we've got Breece Hall. Some people won't like this, but solid. I think of him as like a lesser Devon Achane almost. Also, a big part of me believes if Breece just left the Jets, he would be a lot better off. He could actually, find the end zone somewhere then. I was talking about it yesterday on Twitter. I think the Bears would be a lot better of a fit for him. But yeah, I think he's just kind of middle of the pack. Now moving on, we have Bucky Irving. Again, right now, man, I kind of just have to put him in solid. You guys know I love Bucky Irving. He did just have 100 receiving yards in the last game he played. But before that, I really feel like he didn't really do much at all this year, especially on the ground. Now we got Cam Scatbo. Bro, he is a horse. He's not the fastest guy on the field. He's not the most agile guy on the field. But what he is a multi-tool battering ram. Chase Brown. He is a fantasy terrorist. For one, he isn't playing good, and I know his O-line is not helping him, but he's just not been playing good. But for two, this guy was like a 2nd to 3rd round pick in fantasy football for a lot of people. You poor sons of bitches. Moving on, we have Chuba Hubbard. Solid. I mean, he's been a little bit banged up too. He's been effective in the receiving game, which is nice. Running, he's been, like I said, just solid. He's been okay. DeAndre Swift. Ass. Yeah, I'm putting him in the bottom, man. I think he is absolutely terrible. I think he's probably the worst starter in the league right now. Dude, he sucks, and he can't see down the field either. He doesn't know where to run. Every time I watch him, I feel like it's the same exact thing. 2-yard carry followed by 2-yard carry, just running into defenders, running into linemen, hesitating on gaps. Like he sucks. David Montgomery, above average. I mean, I do have half a mind to stick him down in the workhorse category with Cam because he is indeed a workhorse, except David Montgomery can apparently throw touchdowns now. One of the strongest runners in the league. Now we've got Derrick Henry. He's been solid, I guess. He's at least been scoring some touchdowns, but if it wasn't for that game against Buffalo right now, there'd be a lot more narratives going around than what already is. Travis Etienne. I gotta give credit where it's due. He's been really good this year. He's been one of the most productive running backs in football. He's not my favorite running back. I don't think he can break a tackle for shit, but through 5 weeks he's averaging almost 6 yards a carry with 3 total touchdowns. I mean, he's playing good. Now we got Jahmyr Gibbs. He's still an elite if you're asking me. It's just David Montgomery takes away a considerable amount of this guy's workload. I wish he had more rushing right now, but I'm not gonna act like 325 yards and 4 touchdowns is bad. He's also had a receiving touchdown, as well as hauling in 22 receptions out of 23 targets. He is a fantastic player. Now we've got Isaiah Pacheco. Solid? I think he could be doing a lot better, but they keep giving carries to Kareem Hunt. I don't know why. Pacheco was better than him in literally every single way, shape, and form. Pacheco's been moving the ball down the field too. They just won't give him carries. Now we've got James Conner. I'll put him in serviceable because I'm too nice to drop him to the bottom. He is hurt, but he was fucking miserable when he did play. I think the age is starting to catch him a little bit too. Now we got James Cook. I'm putting him in the elites. I think he is one of the best running backs in the league right now. Explosive, lightning fast, as shifty as Bijan Robinson. I think his ball security has gotten better. The guy's averaging 5 yards a carry out of 450 yards with 5 touchdowns. He's great. Now we have who I believe is RJ Harvey. He gets a solid. He's had a couple of stinkers, but in those games, he's only gotten like 2 damn carries. Statistically, in games where he gets more than 4 attempts, he's a very productive guy to have on your team. Now we have who I believe is Omarion Hampton. He's a horse. Started off rough and started to figure it out and then got hurt, but he was doing everything, man. He was running, he was catching, he hauled in almost 100% of the targets thrown at him. I think he was starting to look very promising before, obviously, he got hurt. Javonte Williams. For some fucking reason, in 2025, he is an above-average running back. And I don't mean to sound disrespectful, I'm just genuinely shocked. He has been so good. 447 rushing yards, 5 touchdowns, almost 6 yards a blast. He's a wrecking ball. He's a literal battering ram. Jalen Warren. I guess we'll put him in serviceable as well. He's been miserable to watch too. Sure, he'll break away on a nice run or two and then he'll get stuffed the next 5. Ashton Genty. I think he looks really good. I'm putting him above average. Very explosive, very elusive, very sharp on his feet. I think he's got some really good hands too. His team is just absolutely dog shit. Joe Mixon. He's been injured, so I'll put him in solid because that's probably where I'd put him anyway. Next up, we have Jordan Mason. He's good, but he has a fumbling problem. Like, he's a very, very good runner. But like last year, kind of carrying into this year, the man likes to dip his gloves in butter before actually taking the field. Now we got Josh Jacobs. He goes above average if you're asking me. He is still a very good running back. Now, he hasn't had, you know, the most spectacular rushing performances, but he has gotten him in the end zone 4 times. In the last game he played, he just lit it up in the receiving game against Dallas. And the guy's an absolute bell cow. You could give him 35 fucking carries, and he's gonna have the same exact energy as he would have on the first snap as he does on the 35th. Now we've got Jonathan Taylor. He goes in the elites. I've always been super high on this guy. He's an insanely powerful and fast running back. He reminds me of a prime Nick Chubb in a way. I'm gonna start crying. I mean, this guy not only leads the league in yards, but he leads it in touchdowns right now. He's a dog. Quinshawn Judkins. This might be premature. I think above average. I think he looks very, very good. I think he's a brilliant player. I think when he gets in the open field, defenders are absolutely fucked. He's a big guy, 6 foot, 220 pounds, yet flies down the field like he's Jalen Waddle or something. I think he's gonna be one of the best backs in the league. Kenneth Walker. I'll be honest, I think he's been pretty damn good this year. I feel like they haven't been throwing to him like they usually do, but from a rushing aspect, when he gets his carries, I think 3 of the 5 weeks he's kind of lit it up and he deserves to be recognized as something better than solid. Caleb Johnson. Ass. Gotta give D Swift a friend somehow. Now we've got Kamara, solid. I mean, he's just getting old at this point too. He can still play, he can still get down the field, but I do think he looks slower and his team is also just ass. Now we got Kareem Hunt, serviceable. If you get him down in the red zone, he can push the ball in the end zone. That's about all he's good for. Kyron Williams, above average for sure. Yes, he's had some fumbling problems in recent weeks, but when it comes to finding a dual threat running back, he's for certainly one of the best in the league. Christian McCaffrey, above average. He has been pretty miserable to watch on the ground, but he's made it up through the air. He has had more receiving yards in 4 of the 5 games than he has rushing yards. That's called finding a way to still be great. Now we've got Rashad White. Serviceable. I think he has some production issues with his legs, but he can still catch the ball. Always been able to do that even before Bucky got there. Rico Dowdle. Fantasy terrorist, but in a good way. A lot of people started him last week as kind of, you know, a Hail Mary throw, and I think a lot of those people probably ended up winning the game. Now we got Ramondre Stevenson. Not good and has a fumbling problem, so I'm separating him and Jordan Mason there. Clear line difference. Get it? Like Derrick Henry's in the middle. He just has a fumbling problem. Then Mason's good, Ramondre sucks. That'll bring us to Szechuan. Above average still too. Not the best rushing year for him so far, but the Eagles have also looked a little bit off, and he is again still finding ways to be productive in other aspects other than just rushing. Now we've got Gotcha with the fake freeze, didn't I? Tony Pollard. Solid. He's been a bell cow this year. Handles any workload given to him. Team absolutely sucks, but I think still finds a way to make himself very, very useful in probably one of the worst predicaments a running back could be in. And that is actually all I got for today's video, ladies and gentlemen, of me ranking NFL running backs so far this season. I wish I could get it all in one view, but I guess this is good enough. Anyway, guys, I hope you all enjoyed this video and had fun with it. If you want to show support, please do it, because you know I appreciate any and all help. But in the meantime, I'm going to get this whipped up so you guys can watch it on time. Don't forget to hit up my Twitter, and as always, I will see you in the next video.